when I was thinking of painting, my memories took me back to a very, very, very long time. The time when Willem and I were on a ship from the Netherlands to Germany and back, and we were playing on the deck. And of course at night we were also what you call sailing, but it was motorized, of course. And what impresses me most was all the lights of the cities we've passed. And we were on the water, and then you'll have that reflection of all the lights coming onto the water, which is absolutely beautiful. And I thought, that is what I would like to paint. So I only work on black canvas, like that one. And this one is actually the South Brisbane side of the river, with the reflection here of course all the lights. Now, because I'm already a bit of a color expert, have been a florist and have my own business for quite a long time. Of course, I'm a bit of a color expert. And Willem have asked me for the Your Eyes Create Art, if I could be the color expert for that channel. And I said, well, so long I don't have to do too much, because I would really like to paint more than anything. So he promised me that he will take care of the things he needs to do, and I will just advise all of you, all of our fans, to how to do this. And I thought, I'm just going to make a bit of a nice bouquet for you while I'm talking to you, and talking about colour and repetition, of course, variation of things, like you have the green, and then you've got a little bit of colour in the green, and because it is of course autumn here, it's a bit difficult to find flowers in the garden, so I've chosen for a little bit of what you call greenery, but it is actually not green. Haha, funny that. So there we go, there we go, there we go. Fluffing around. So as you can see, we've got the focal point here, which I often use as a bit of a larger flower than anything else. And of course, everybody loves flowers. I actually haven't met anybody who's, yes, I actually did meet somebody who didn't like flowers. And it was actually a builder. And I needed to do, unfortunately, it was our own builder, and he was getting sick, and let's not talk about that. But anyway, his wife asked me to do his flowers for his funeral. Well, you can do his flowers, she said, but he doesn't like flowers. So that was a bit of a challenge, I can assure you that. But in the end, it was absolutely the most beautiful experience with that, what's the name? I'm getting a bit old, that's why I'm not doing flowers anymore. I forget what I was trying to say. With that brief, yes, brief, it's called brief. No, of using no flowers, only foliage. Well, and of course sometimes you get questions like, what is the most annoying thing being a florist towards towards your product, because you put lots of, as you can see, you put quite a bit of time in your creation, and you want people to enjoy that as long as possible, really. Yeah. So the most annoying thing I find is people filling up the vases up to the neck. Right up. If you've got a vase like that, the whole thing is full of water. And then I always say, well, if you drink a nice glass of wine, or you have a lovely coffee, or those most beautiful teas, are you going to fill up your bath with that and you're going to sit in it? No, you answer. So why are you doing it to flowers? Because flowers are drinking only from the stem, not to the whole stem, only from the bottom of the stem. So if you just make sure that all your flowers have the same length, and you cut them you just have a little bit of water in your vase, then they will be most happy, and you'll have your flowers for a much longer time than filling up the whole vase. But what I would try to do is create a little bit of feel for you on this video, what it is like to work with the elements and principles of design. So you always work with uneven numbers. That is already one rule. And for quite often, and you may want to take note, quite often that happens in most things. Uneven numbers work better than even numbers. So as you can see, we've got three main points, yellow. You've got all the little bits here around, but it's not, it's certainly not a super bouquet, I'm sorry to say that. But I just wanted to show you the repetition, the variation, the focal points. Now you can already see here that it actually is really a bit too much. So this is not how I would actually make that bouquet ready for retail. But hey, our dear Marky would be very happy with this tonight. I can assure you that. Okay, so anyway, having said this all, we would love to become friends with you and make this world into a better world. Because if every creation has got a visual appeal, the world is going to be amazing. Thank you for watching. Over and out.